Hello loves! Today is going to be a tutorial focused on Trip Falsies. Trip Falsies are the individual lashes that are in trips instead of doubles or singles. So it's very early in the morning for me. I'm getting ready for school and I am going to do something that is just a little bit more on the elegant and laid back side. So we're going to start off with our eyebrows. I've already done my foundation and my powder. And for the eyebrows, I do use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Frame and Set. Whatever eyebrow product you want to use, go for it. That's your thing. This one I just use to brush in, starting at the arches and then spreading that product out through my brows, filling in any type of empty spaces or adding in depth and dimension. Normally I would do more of an arch, but I'm going to do a more rounded look today because I do have a halo braid on, and so I think the halo braid kind of called for something a little bit more, I don't want to say subtle, but I guess subtle is a good word. So I feel like I'm always looking for something, especially early in the morning when I'm not exactly 100% awake. So I found my lip products. I'm going to be using two different ones. One is going to be the Sweet and Sour by Too Faced and Candy Johnson, and the other one is a Maybelline 24-hour long wear lip product. These two products I've used several times in several different tutorials. I love them because they just blend really well. You can really mesh the two colors together. They last a long time. It's very, very easy to use. So as you can see, I just sort of paint it on. I'm not very careful with it because they don't set too quickly. You can mold them after you've placed them, which you'll see me doing here in just a minute with my fingers. Again, that's something that I do in a lot of my tutorials. I don't care for lip liners very much. I do have a new lip product that I'm going to be using very soon, and it is a lip liner. It looks really soft. It comes with a lipstick as well, so we'll see how I feel about that at the moment that I use it, but I have not used it yet. So for just now, as you can see, I'm using my finger to blend that in. Now that I'm done with that, we're going to go on ahead and move on. I'm clearly having a hard time. The next thing that we're going to do is go in with my Candy Johnson palette, and I'm using this palette because I no longer have the contour that I was using before, so I'm using one of her eyeshadows to contour my face. That sounds kind of crazy, but it works, and you'll see here in just a minute that I put on quite a bit, and I get kind of nervous about being able to blend it out, but I promise you, as long as you just keep blending, you will get that product to go where you want it to go. Kind of looks like mud at first, but it does blend out very, very seamlessly. This look is kind of more of an ethereal type of look. It's very, very simple. The eyeshadow that I'm going to do is nothing special. It's just more of a shimmery, I don't want to say glittery, it's just kind of more of a glow type of eye look. It's not anything that anybody can't achieve by any means whatsoever. So just pick whatever color it is that you want to go with and stick with that particular color scheme and you will be good to go. So as you can see, I'm just blending this in here, and once I get it all blended in, we will start with the eyeshadow. If you can hear any boys in the background of this recording, it's Sunday and they're watching TV. Football specifically, like they do every day, all day on Sunday, and it's not my thing, so that's what we're doing here. And so I'm going to go in with this Kaleido blush. I do like this blush a lot. It is very subtle, but sometimes I feel like I put a little bit too much blush on. Also, my puppy's in the room with me whenever I get ready, and he can be a little bit crazy in the morning, especially at 6:30 in the morning when he just went out and ate already. So because the blush can get a little bit crazy, I take that same powder brush that I use to powder my face and I just kind of disperse it. Sometimes I'll go in with my fingers, but you don't want to use your fingers. It's just not good for you. So using the powder blush is definitely going to help with that problem if you have that problem. So here is a eyeshadow palette that I got in my BoxyCharm box. It is Nightingale, I believe, and I'm just going to use those top two left shades. They are, like I said, very shimmery, very sheen types of shades. Very light, lighter than my skin color, and I'm just going to wash that all over my lid. I am using both of them because I wanted a little bit more dimension, something in between the two of them, and just something that's not quite my skin tone. Not quite too bright though. I didn't want to just use the white or just use the cream. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm going in a little bit into the inner corner and then buffing a little bit underneath, and of course all over the lid, going back and forth, back and forth. Now back with my Kenny Johnson palette, that one shade that you barely see in the pan that I'm trying to get out so bad because it's almost gone is Banana Cream Pie. And I love that shade. And that shade I'm bringing all the way up to my eyebrow arch. I'm just using that to kind of like downplay some of the shimmer that was in the other shadow, and also to highlight my brow bone without using a highlight shimmer color to actually do that. I'm going to end up using another palette after this, the Morphe palette, and I'm going to spray down my brush with some of my setting spray, and I'm just going to go in with that sort of golden yellow shade that you see me dipping my brush into, and that's going to be the main focus of the eyes. And you can tell the huge difference when I put that on. It looks much more ethereal, as I mentioned before, and just really simple and really pretty. Now, for no other rhyme or reason other than to simply be a little bit extra and I guess to add a little bit more dimension into the eyeshadow look, I'm going to add the shade that is to the left of that gold. It's more of a sandy tone, but it's still got that shimmer sheen in it. And I'm just going to place that right above that and blend that all out until it is buffed and blended. Now I'm going to take some eyeliner. This is from Sephora, and I'm going to use that to line the inner upper waterline of my eye. I try not to drag my eye out if I don't have to, but sometimes you really want to. It's just not good to pull out your skin. So if you can kind of just work it in there just very gently, that's going to be the best bet for taking care of your skin. Afterwards, I'm going to take some Lash Grip eye glue. I'm going to place it on a throwaway container and let that product sit. This is the package of the Ardell Lash Trios. There's short and then medium. I'm grabbing a short. I'm going to take that, you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just taking that and wiping that on that glue that I just placed on that package. And then I'm going to place this directly onto my eyelash line. Now, in between each one of these, I wait about 45 seconds and I do 3 on each eye. So that's going to be my second one that I'm placing there. And then here in a minute I'll be placing a third. I always do the harder eye first, so for me that's the left eye. I don't know why, I guess because then I feel accomplished and I feel like I can achieve the right eye better, and whatever, it just works out better for me. So now I'm going to go into the right eye. And again, I'm going to place 3 sets each. I prefer the shorter, but if you have bigger eyes or if you're into the really long lashes, then the medium's going to be better for you. What I'll usually do is trim these a little bit with some cuticle scissors, but I recommend doing that before you place this on your eye. And as you can see there, my eyelashes already look longer. I only place them on the ends because I can go in with mascara like I'm doing here and add and make the mascara eyelashes match the false eyelashes. And you'll really be able to see the difference. I'm going to zoom in here in a minute and show you. It just looks so much more natural and so much more beautiful. The reason I like these is because they don't lift. You don't have to worry about the inner corner lifting or the outer corner lifting. You don't have to worry about stabbing. Once they're on, they're on. I've worn them for 12, 16 hours straight, and they are absolutely amazing. And here you can see I'm going to go on ahead and do the same thing. Blend in the mascara. You want to wait until the eyelashes have completely set and dried on your eyes, which is why I like to do one eye and then the next. That way that one eye gets a chance to dry. And then we're going to finish with a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes, and we're done. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I recommend Trip Falsies so much. I will have more tutorials coming for you guys very soon in the near future, and y'all have a wonderful day. Until next time, you guys. Bye.